Welcome to Fatcast. This is Shin. Today, I would like to have a conversation about Asakura Miku Hiramoto with Jobin-san. Please, everyone, don't forget, I'm the #1 fan of Asakura Miku, so I've been getting angry recently. Turning a big fan into an enemy. There was an incident.
And the bridge.
There was a sighting at the mountain about 1,000 trees. And such.
Shoot a reflection video after the match at Kinbara. Mikuro is analyzing and discussing various topics. From my perspective, it's regrettable that I was ignored by Chiyoshi Suzuki. The person himself is saying that he couldn't concentrate on the game because it wasn't an environment where he could focus only on the game. So, instead of such analysis, I thought I should write about my own post-match analysis. I thought that if an active player didn't get results, they should work hard in the match, and I didn't take such a thing and put it in my Instagram story. When I posted it, it caused a big uproar. When I posted it and woke up in the morning, I had about 50 death threats. I've been using the morning to scatter and make money, but it's gotten a bit out of hand. If I lose, I feel like saying something like this. You're the one to talk. You're the one who's been talking about your impressions in a scattered way, and you're the one who's been told not to say it. I'm reflecting on that.
Well, I think that's what I've accepted, and I've accepted it. Yes, I've accepted it until I've accepted it, and I'm sure I've appeared on this channel even with my mouth. Hiramoto is winning, he's winning. I remember saying he's winning, but I also said something like, Fukai, I can't beat Hiramoto in the future, I can't beat them. I said something like that. Who can't win? I'm saying something like that. Oh, in the end, I said something like, I can't beat all the members, but Fukai, well, I said it quite a while ago, I still have that thought. Is that so you still have it?
No, I was thinking of Hiramoto, but recently Asakura Miku has been really good, I've been saying that it's important to speak for myself, and I've been avoiding saying big things recently. That's Asakura Miku. So, I've been saying that, I should change from words, but probably you've seen my channel, right? Asakura Miku has become so good at saying those words. This is the match of Ren Hiramoto. When I tweeted that I really want to win, he quoted that. It's not that I just want to win, I absolutely have to win this match. It's like a public execution.
The theme is...
It's like a public execution. It's totally what I'm seeing. With such positive words, it feels like you're turning back to the old Asakura. I can feel it. If it stays like this, it's fine. I think the current situation is definitely advantageous for Hiramoto, though.
When considering the technical aspect, it's like saying Hiramoto has the advantage. Do you have momentum? He won against Yama, but before that he lost to Fujihiro, and before that, well, it was inconclusive.
You're saying he has momentum because he won against Yaman. That's how it is in kickboxing, right? In the rules.
I think he's riding that momentum. No doubt, that's unusual.
It's just an illusion. Yes, with this win, the team's record is now 3 wins and 3 losses.
So it's like a 50-50 situation indeed.
Asakura...
Mikuro is I don't have any power, because there's something called falling in reverse.
Hiramoto may not have any power.
He's not particularly good at hyping things up or talking, but everyone thinks he's advantageous, right? I'm not sure why. There was definitely a slight misunderstanding there. After that, he was training with Conor McGregor in Ireland. Well, that has nothing to do with the match. I don't care about that, but which one is it?
What do you think? Hiramoto is going to Dagestan and even overseas. Once I recognized that, I started to watch. I'm just a spectator. Not just overseas, but I think it's super important to go out and fight in strong places. I thought Hiramoto was good, but Shibiko's Hosokawa is a different level.
And
the other is Yoshitaka Yoshitani. I liked it, and told them both. That story convinced me. If it were overseas or earlier, I wouldn't have minded an old ticket. Now, I'm unsure. Even if I go now, nothing will change, and if that's the case, wouldn't it be better to do it in an environment where I can concentrate on my own? Both of them said that. I certainly thought so, but...
I said it would be good if it was an environment where I could concentrate, but in a gym where various people are, probably everyone will watch from the morning. There are also people who say they don't seek the best, aren't there? But still... I definitely think that Ren Hiramoto should be in Ireland. The surroundings are so quiet. I don't know if I'm actually not around, but the surroundings are. All members, good people, right? All members. I feel like there aren't many people who genuinely want to beat player Hiramoto and are happy when they do. Or is it the opposite? Let's go for a drink today or something like that. Even in Ireland, there's no such environment if you go alone. It's okay if Asakura Mikuru player is in that setting. If there are no truly evil people, it's fine. Both the ambitious coach and player are good without temptation.
That's right. When I went to Ireland,
You can't do anything, can you? The practice is...
It's hard to go out and play, isn't it? But I think I should go to the antique shop in Asakusa, even though I'm alone.
Taking the members, not going, the members are evil in the end, more than that place, in my opinion.
I believe Asakura Miku shouldn't lose, even in practice at the moment.
Because she is on the stage now.
So I thought it would be good to put myself in such an environment once, but as the head of the Yoshino family says, it's certainly good to do it in an environment, isn't it? Various coaches come and go.
But still.
I think so, but what matters is the result. This time, I said a lot of impressive things to both of them, but if I can get the results, I want to silence them.
I strongly desire to win. Winning is my sole focus, and I believe any means to achieve victory are acceptable. I think any content is fine. I'm serious about this match. That's what I think about this match. No matter how tough the match is, I think winning is everything. That's what I believe.
No matter how deep the well is, or which is which, for example, in a match with a well-up black fan, I am. No matter who wins, I won't remember that match. Either way, Yanya won.
Well, it's certain anyway.
It's tough, isn't it?
It would be nice if we clearly won in the match, but
In that match?
I considered origami, but
I mean, Inoue lost the game.
Top choice.
The hand is just a bluff.
The answer won, didn't it?
In a vague way, it doesn't matter who wins, right?
If it was that match, I can't say for sure who won. It was extremely close, and the decision came down to the smallest details. What I mean is, it's okay to win, that's what I'm saying.
I think so too.
Yanian, that's not a victory for Rice, man, me.
No one wins in a quarrel. Both sides lose. It was such a match, wasn't it? It's still a little more. It means that it's not enough.
If it was a match where Asakura won, I think the content would be fine, regardless.
I agree, regardless of perspective. But I'm rooting for Asakura Mikuru.
Nenehiro.
I also remember hating the book.
I don't particularly hate it. It's quite interesting as a fighter.
Interesting.
I like characters with personality, They have color. I appreciate people who express their own views and opinions. I enjoy places that encourage free expression. Well, I really like Miku-chan, so if I lose, it's over. I think I'll fall into a joke. I think I can't sleep the day before. I'm really nervous.
I am... It's tough. If I lose this match, it's a bit sad, isn't it? In many ways, even if Hiramoto loses, there's no next time, right? But for Miku, it's tough, isn't it? But I am. In the end, I'm not that nervous, but I don't think I'll retire, No matter who loses between the two of us, we won't retire. Do you think so? I won't retire, Asakura.
Everyone says that if Miku loses, he'll retire, but I think I'll end up doing it anyway. That's the place.
But
I feel like I'll come back in a year or two.
I think so too.
yeah, I think so too. Even if I lose, I feel like I'll come back stronger than ever in a year or so. I think everyone is saying that.
Because everyone thinks this fight will go on for a while. It's not going to end just like that. Let's do it once more.
I think it's not stimulating enough. Usually I would just quit and do other jobs.
The ring was the most stimulating, I think. I feel like I'm going to get back into it, but the value is seriously going down. So if I lose here...
So,
I think it wouldn't be funny if I retired. Even if I lose and retire once, I have the feeling that I'll come back. But I don't want to think about that anymore. I just want to win.
I want to win, no matter what. Even if it's by a hair's breadth, I need to win. But to do that, I need to take the initiative, right?
Even if I'm taken down, I have to get back up. This isn't just a kickboxing match. Even if I'm cut off, as long as I have that awareness, I can still win. I think Asakura Mikuru has the advantage, but... it's a plus, isn't it? I think Hiramoto needs to tackle because he has one. I think it's better for Hiramoto not to tackle.
Hasso,
Also the tackle of the two of them.
even if you think you can win, isn't it a place where you're winning overwhelmingly, not on the ground? If you take the top position, you're winning overwhelmingly, but even so, you can't do anything from under Hiramoto, can you? Standing up, being able to stand up is a skill.
You have the power, but... even if it's Asakura Miku is absolute, and I have confidence that I can win. もうぜ
対できるって言って、僕もできると思うけど、とも思います。藤井、
よりはできると思う。The demo is hard, isn't it?
金目かくに
上とて Pound seems difficult, doesn't it?
でも上取って押し付けて勝ってるじゃないですか。
ま
あね。Well, not really.
No, that's fine though.
I don't think I can do it. That's what I think.
I think you can stand up.
I'm Hiramoto, as much as I can be. That's how much.
I think I won't understand the second half because I'm tired, but Hiramoto has been reduced.
What do you think about the strength of Asakura Mikuru's player? Well, even so.
I don't think it's that broken, you know. Like that. I think anyone would fall if they took a punch from Yaman and Mayweather.
Don't you think that the general fans would think that he's getting weaker because he's been beaten twice, or that he's got a weak spot or something? Hiramoto also has a punch.
That's not strange, is it?
Really?
Is this the end for Asakura? If he gets KO'd, there's no more hype. In the history of Japan, Asakura Mikuru has even been average.
If it happens, it's real.
If we fight, it's going to be bad, isn't it? I don't think the venue can get any more hype than this.
I think it's going to be an amazing thing if it happens.
It's going to be a crazy situation. The venue will be hyped up, but there's nothing Leon Hiramatsu can do. That guy is weird enough to be hit hard.
Chitose Suzuki.
Have you seen the match of the player Shin? It was amazing. I mean, I saw it. But if he did it 6 times, there's a good chance he could lose. I think there's a possibility, and I've seen such a thing, saying he's strong against being hit, and in the end, he's broken or something. It's going to be like that. So Mark Hunt or something, well, it's going to be a big deal. Some guys like Hans can endure hits, but losing spirit is common.
And from the
Merfimat.
In one shot at F.
There's about a 44 pounds difference, and even if you go that far, Hiramoto doesn't take that many years, you know.
and he's not even that far into his career.
Asamizaki Mikuru, with a good high kick or punch, I think she would fall, but I don't have any strange illusions about that.
I am. Do you think
No, it's not like that, but still. Chiron is also strong when hit.
It's painful, but when will the match that Mikuru player did last become? I'm sure it's quite a bit. Even Jobin, a big fan of ancient memories, doesn't remember the Dominator.
Is that so?
I don't understand, but I don't understand.
Sure.
I think it's rare.
But I don't think it's zero. Punch! Because it's powerful.
Let's do it.
You're good at kicking, and in a match, anything can happen, so there's a chance. But if you win, it's not because of my biased opinion. After all, something's off with your ground game. It's okay to keep pushing and winning that way. What do you think about the match as a spectacle? That's when it becomes quite an interesting match. It's just my impression, but both of them are aiming for a counter and waiting quite a bit.
So there's a possibility that it could really turn into a Bainoya versus Inoue situation, right? Seriously, after we're done with each other, I'll also look back without watching and enjoy the tweets of McLega for 2 minutes that are summarized.
That's the 2-minute thing.
That's it.
It's sad when it piles up like this. Hiramoto doesn't go out in this kind of wind, but I feel like it.
It's fun if you just go on with the Yaman battle, because Yaman comes a lot, you can't get to go, it's just fun if you keep going.
Hiramoto is always waiting, he's always fighting like that, except for every time with Chikyu Suzuki, and the same goes for the original battle, except for every time. Why do you fight like that, or something like that? I'm not saying I'm gonna show off something amazing I learned in Ireland here, but it's fun, though it's scary.
Seriously, this match is...
It's going to be quite a spectacle, isn't it? I think it's going to be really exciting. The ticket prices were really high yesterday, weren't they?
Isn't it?
Right? The one before was 2 million, wasn't it?
100?
I think you said it was 200, but that's quite expensive.
If you said so, I remember.
That's bad. There are people who buy it for 2 million, right?
On the contrary, I wonder if the tickets will sell out.
Really?
Is the balance of power all about the super leader? Aren't all the tickets for the match between Chiyoda Suzuki and Kanahara sold out? I think there will be a pay-per-view this time as well. It's okay with pay-per-view.
Check.
If I were to die, which one should I choose? There is a commentary distribution, but it doesn't exist. If I can get a ticket, I might go to the venue, but I'm not sure about that. If I'm told there are tens of thousands of returns, I'll buy a pay-per-view. I think the venue will fill up, but the pay-per-view will sell well.
There are some doubts, but if it doesn't fill up here, isn't it a bit dangerous? It's with Hiramoto and Mikuru.
Well, I'm on board. It's not Asakura Mikuru, isn't it?
Yeah, I do worry a bit too much, but I think I've gone a bit too far. But if something happens, isn't there another card prepared?
Is it Mayweather versus Pacquiao or something like that? Well, one match that is definitely set is Taiki Naito versus Mikado.
Mikado was in the IZETA 1 championship. What did you think about that?
He's strong, isn't he? The opponent was also quite good and it was interesting, but in my reaction video for the match, in the match with the new challenger, I was blown away, wasn't I? Why is that? It's the first time in history that I've been blown away. I looked at Yan Yan in order and it was all there, so I took that card. Did Suzuki Chihiro have a lot on his mind regarding Kimihara, and was he truly astonished by what occurred? So there was no ill will, but it was a really good match, and I can't think of anyone who can win at the level of a Ryujin fly in a pearl, but I think everyone wins, but I think only I can lose to Uki Hisaki. I think it's like that. Why is Yan Yan? He's strong, he's beaten Monjon Dotson, and I feel like he's going to extinguish the light. I want to win against Yamada Masahiro, but where is he?
Well, I can't say I want either of them to win. I like both of them, and they both appear on the channel. I believe Hirokazu Uki is favored to win. If he does, seems like Shinju's popularity will end here. It's sad.
How can this happen? I don't want to see Kuchiguchi win again.
Well, that's how it is. In the end, the player Ryukyu is not enough.
Yes, that's right. It's not enough.
That's what happens, but there are a lot of Japanese people, so I went to see because it's full. I'm happy about that, but I think it's okay to win against the new player and the big tree combo player.
But if it becomes the absolute ace of the RIZIN, it's a fly queue now. If it happens...
If you don't win against the player at the mouth of the gorge...
Is the mouth of the gorge? It's there, it's there, it's there. If I thought about taking revenge on Horiguchi, it might be better to have stopped here.
Well then. If Horiguchi goes to C, does that mean the new champion will also go, are you going to follow?
It seems like I'm going to follow, but it depends on the opponent.
If there's no opponent, who are you going to do it with, C?
It seems like we're going slowly but surely, right?
Sasuga is going to ride. Isn't he Kumagai player?
There's no way we can see such unknown strength.
Especially if the player wins, it's absolute.
Even if we go, it's not like we can do anything. We're not even asking for it anymore. Neither are the fans.
Wow, that's a bit harsh, isn't it? All the members are cute, the three of them, and also all the fans are cute. But that means the player wins, right? After the new challenger won with good reviews, didn't the player get into the ring? What did you think of that script?
Why can I surpass myself?
Oh, can you beat me?
Oh, wait.
Saying that.
After that, it didn't become an answer somehow. I will surpass you. Whether it's going to be violent or something, some round... There's no answer, so it's in Japanese. It's not there. It's not there. It seems I had chosen that serif from the start, but...
That's right. I had decided from the beginning. And suddenly player Uki says something cool, right?
But I will break it in one word, Uki Koboshi. I will surpass my seniors. I understand what you said. But whether to break it or not, it's a round of tweets. I said my own without answering. I said the serif I wanted to say, so it's okay either way.
I always kill it there. It would have been good if the usual lawyer could do it, but
Violence.
Can I push it in that case?
It was funny when you said you were going to kill me, but you're reflecting on that, right? Were you scolded by your father or something?
That's how it is, isn't it? But still, aren't you saying it?
I want to say it, but I have my own rules.
I'm just going about my business as usual, still on the hill, still in the dark. There's still time, so it feels like this big tree, Hisashioki, will win, and that will be the end of it.
There's a good chance of a new champion.
I think so, don't you? What are the odds?
But I think it's pretty much the same.
5 o'clock.
55, Takamikubo 45. It's about time for Shinshiro.
Well, it's not that close, is it?
I think I have an advantage as Takamikubo.
It's really just a bit, isn't it? Well, let's change the subject a bit. How about Makoto Hiramoto? What's the ratio?
60% Hiramoto, 40% Asakura, and the boss.
I see. So that's how it is. I mean, Hiramoto is profitable, right? I get it. As the match gets closer on the Jobin channel...
Detailed.
I think it will be analyzed in detail, so everyone, please check out Jobin-chan Nell. Isn't that right? Thanks for today. I enjoyed it and want to do it again. When it comes to live performances, Jobin is definitely the best.
Yes, definitely.
Please, by all means. And that girls' bar, too. Who's the next manager coming? It was Nokan Temple, which Shin-san hates, right? Yes, Nokan. If you like it, please go ahead. Yes. Most likely there's no mistake. Valentine-san is also there, isn't he?
Breaking...
When you say Gudown and Hosokawa Valentine, does it mean that people from Breaking Down gather around Nokan-san like bees to honey?
I want to gather, but I don't know if I can come. What should I do?
I want to gather, you know. It's about how much Naruhodo-san likes Nikon.
I think it's clear that my fan base and Nikon-san's fan base are different, so... I don't think it's bad that there were no customers this time.
Sure, that's true. But recently a raging girl appeared, you know?
Yes, Hinano-chan, one-day store manager.
Doing it.
Of the Raging Girl Ping.
Yes, I was watching a video, but something happened. Isn't she just incredibly cute? Why is such a cute girl always with Jobin-san?
Well, now they are on good terms, so it's hard to say why with Hinano-chan, but that's how it is.
I've been thinking that I want to collaborate not only with players in the industry, but also with others.
Combat.
I wouldn't do it if it wasn't a fighting style. It's interesting to see the behind the scenes of fighting styles and round girls, even famous ones.
Round girls are interesting, aren't they?
Good reviews.
Therefore,
It was great that Chachaina-chan also came out and said she wanted to revise her evaluation of Hinano-chan. Something changed. It's amazing.
You know, I was on fire before. There were many voices saying that the stock has risen. I was also happy, you know.
yes. That's what I'm saying. Next is Noko-san. When is it? It's the 10th.
On Saturday, August 8th from 9 p.m.
So it's June this month, everyone. May.
It's May?
May. It's still May. It's the May 18th. That's what it is. So, everyone, please go and play with Andy. I would appreciate it if you could also subscribe to his channel. Smash that button. Smash that one too. Let's meet again. Bye.